Good evening. I am going to start by tagging the hostesses. I know we're early and that's why actually. Lola and Sonia. So glad I learned how to say her name. And Miss Nancy. I'm gonna tag a bunch of people on the way down. Hi guys. Good evening. There's Miss Nancy. Okay. All right. We're going to give it a minute because I am early. I had said 7:30, so thank y'all for putting up with me being on a little early. So we're going to give it just a second. Hopefully at least our hostesses will come on because I'm planning something a little bit different tonight. And if y'all are my guinea pigs, this is a new demo, not just a live showing the products on a hanger. I'm trying something different. So if you guys like it, then I will save it as a YouTube video and I'll be able to share it in other parties. So if you come on, please say hello, let me know you're here. I know, like I said, I was a minute early, so I'll go ahead and tag some more people since no one else is here yet. Okay, if you're on, please say hello. Make sure you say hi, tag your friends. I don't know what happened because I tagged these people a minute ago and now they're not tagged. So not sure what happened, if maybe the live didn't start when I thought it did. Okay, hopefully. Okay, showing one person here. Please say hello so that I know that you're here. I don't see any comments at the bottom. So, who's my one person that's here? Please say hi. 2 people are here. Please say hi. I won't feel so alone. Say hello. 3 people. Somebody say hi. Okay, hi, Miss Gloria. Awesome. Okay, Miss Gloria. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Sonia's mom. So, okay. Hi, is it Nina or Nina? Not sure. Hi, thank you for joining. Okay, so my name is Rosalind Rocca. Several of y'all saw some of my live this afternoon, and when I got in my new camis and some new things. So we're definitely going to show those. And as I said, I'm going to do something a little different. I don't know if you guys were already on when I announced that a minute ago. I'm going to do what I would call more of demo and not just like grab one of these on the rack and talk about it. We are going to do that, but I'm going to show you the difference of some of our products. Let me scooch that closer. Sorry, y'all. I rearranged my cami area. But I'm going to put this closer so I don't have to step off camera so much. Hopefully I don't knock it down because I totally put everything on this side of the room today and set things up differently, and I just have like a little bit of elbow room, and I'm used to having quite a bit more. So anyway, that being said, thank you for joining. We have 3 hostesses in this party, I believe. We have Lola and Sonia and Miss Nancy. So thank y'all so very much for joining this party, for giving me a chance to share something I'm super passionate about. And let's see, 2 out of our 3 hostesses do already have a cami, so they are sharing something they're passionate about, and I thank them again for allowing me to be the vessel that is going to introduce you hopefully to cami life. As you may or may not have already noticed, I have pinned to the announcements on the page my sizing form. And as I said earlier today, and you're going to hear me every time I come live, I'm going to talk about that sizing form because it really is step 1. It really is the easiest way. Hey, Miss Nancy. It really is the easiest way for us to connect and for me to learn a lot about you without a lot of back and forth conversation. That's going to take up too much of your time. I very much value your time. Time is a very precious commodity, as we all know, so that's that. So thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you. So, okay, I also want to give it another minute because I'm going to let y'all know I've seen on some of y'all's pages. I don't know if y'all's husbands are pastors or something like that, but I've seen a couple of different women that they have some men with collars in a lot of their pictures. So I want to be really respectful and announce ahead of time. I don't know if y'all are pastors' wives. I haven't gotten to know y'all super well, that I am going to take off my shirt here in just a minute, because I'm going to show you some of our products on my body, because that's what you need to see. And live is the way to see it. You need to see how they fit, how they look, what they're like, you know, and all that, not just a flat picture. So like I said, I'm trying this tonight, this portion of the program, for the first time. So in case, you know, you have gentlemen in the room with you or children or whatever, and that's something that, you know, we want to protect the eyes of our spouses, and I myself do that as well. So I definitely always want to announce that ahead of time. So countdown. T minus 5 seconds. I'm going to take off my shirt. Okay, so give a minute if that's something you want to announce. Okay, all right, here goes. Okay, so this looks a little funny, and I'm gonna move the comments over for a minute because I'm gonna show y'all what's going on here and why this doesn't look too good, right? Okay. What I decided to do is, I told y'all earlier that I was gonna put on my Athena, okay? So y'all can see it, because it's brand new. I just got it today. That's this one right here that you see. That's my Athena, okay? On top, this is my lace full support that I would normally wear pretty much any day. And the reason I have it all scrunched up like this is because one of the things that I wanted to show y'all that's super important is we always talk about placement, okay? And how important it is that you get your cami on right and placed right. So this demonstration, current demonstration, is twofold. I want you to see how you put your cami on, how you need to adjust things, where the petals go, and I would never usually do this demonstration first, but layering 2 of these babies is not super comfortable, and so I did not want to do that throughout the whole thing. So when you're gonna get your cami, you're gonna step into it like a bathing suit. Now, I did that already ahead of time off camera because that's a little awkward to do in front of people. So I stepped into my cami like a bathing suit. I kept it all scrunched up right here, okay? The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix the top. I'm gonna put my arms in. And this is also gonna show you the difference in the coverage of a couple of our different styles. So that's another reason why I wanted to do this. Okay, once you're up here, you wanna pull and pull and pull and pull that back. You want this back up really high, okay? This is why I really wanted to do this live, because so many women do not get the back up high enough. They're like, how am I supposed to do that by myself? Single women, you know, whatever, your husbands go to work early and then you need to get dressed. You're like, I need help, I can't do this. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I do it. I pull underneath here and then I grab your strap. Don't just grab your strap because you'll stretch it out. And I let gravity help me. I lean forward a little bit and I pull that up, and we're, okay, on this style, so pay attention. You're gonna put that baby all the way up underneath your arms because you wanna tuck that in as much as you can go. So same thing on this side. Before you pull this down, pull both at the same time. Pull that up. Okay, see how nice and high that goes? There we go. Then adjust your straps tighter or looser. Okay, get your pedals, and all at once, you're going to place your pedal and adjust your girls. Now mine are already in where they belong because they're in my Athena, so there won't be a lot of demo for this. I take my pedal and I flip it inside out. This is just my personal way to do it. Put it on my hand. It just goes between your breast and the cami itself. Most of them do not have a pocket. I then take, if you're in the lace, okay, I pull it down just a little bit under my breast, and you want to go up and in, okay, and then smooth your pedal. All right, okay, so same thing on the other side. You get your girls where you want them. That is important. Okay, up and in, smooth your pedal. Then you want to smooth this part down. You do not want to just pull because you're gonna lose all your lift. The way that I do that, and you're gonna put this against your skin, okay, girls, but for demonstration purposes, I'm not gonna pull my britches down. So I actually usually hold my hand here so that I'm not tugging this down too far. and you're just gonna smooth it down, okay? Front and back, and you'll see, I'll step back some, you'll see where my cami would normally sit on me, okay? This is why we talk torso length. Okay, see where it would go on me? About here. Okay, then you smooth that silicone gripper up against your skin, panties on top, and then your bottoms, whatever you're wearing, skirt or dress or shorts or whatever. So this is the lace full support, and you can see all the coverage. Now, I'm double layered, so it looks kind of silly, but everything's smoothed. This should be nice and smooth. If you've got a whole bunch of wrinkles, either you don't have it positioned properly or we may have the wrong size. Wrinkles are interesting. Wrinkles can either mean too big or too small. It kind of just depends. Okay, so when you want to take your cami off, take your petals out and go down and step out like the bathing suit, okay? So shimmy that baby down and go down. Okay, so that is our lace full support. And I gotta unhook that from my shoe. Okay, this, ladies, is the Athena. And I now see why all of my other stylists told me you have to get you one. If you noticed, I'll grab this one. As I showed you earlier when I unboxed it, can you see how right here this is kind of shimmery? Okay, but the main part of the cami is different from our other camis. You can see the difference in the shine and in the texture. Okay, this is still a level 4 support cami, which is full support. Okay, level 4 full support. You're getting full support in the breast and full support all around. Now, one of the differences you may notice, especially when I put my arms down, is a little bit of the angel wing here. Okay, the Athena has much more, as my mom would say, a more generous opening here, okay? As I've been doing this for a year now, I have had a lot of ladies tell me they cannot get used to the feel of our other camis, how high it comes up under their arm. Now, granted, I put this one on earlier and I kept wanting to just pull it up, because I'm used to that now. I like that tucked in. I like how high the other ones go in the back. This one is just a little bit different. It doesn't go quite as high, but it's very long. This one is actually a little bit longer than the lace. And because of the V-neck, the straps hit me in a little bit of a different spot as well. They go a little closer here. But if you like a V-neck, ladies, I'm gonna have some bad news. Our Athena is already sold out in almost every size. It just came out, when did we get the Athena? The middle of July. And it is end of July, because it was announced during our virtual national conference. So this is my suggestion. If when we talk and I do you a fit form or a wish list, I won't be able to put an Athena on your wish list because they're out. But what you need to do, if you're like, Rosalind, that is the cami for me, is get yourself a gift card. Anytime we're out of anything, we're also out of the ultimate, which we're going to talk about in a little while. Anytime we're out of something, buy a gift card. That way you're supporting your hostess right then and there, and they are going to get credit, for your order, and you're going to like have a ticket in, so as soon as the other item you want is back in stock, you can get it right away. You've already secured your money is done for that, because I know if you're anything like me, this might be a really good week to order, but on 9/11, when the Pale Ultimate comes back in stock, it might be a tough week or a tough month, whatever, but you've already got that gift card money done and spent, and you've supported your hostess, and then bam, you go ahead and get to order the one you want. So that is a way in to getting anything that we have that's out of stock. Now, brand new colors. We have 2 new releases colors right now. We have the Sage and the Lotus. New colors of a core style are gone when they're gone. So if you really want Sage and they don't have Sage, then don't waste your time getting a gift card for Sage because it's not coming back. Okay, so that is to show you the difference between the lace and the Athena. Now what I would like to show you is the difference between, and I really should have done this with the lace because it's much more drastic because this one's just cut so different. I want to show you the difference between your old bra and a cami, okay? This is one, I'm sorry for the shakiness. I have to keep moving the, move the comments so I can use my phone as a mirror to see what I'm doing. So this was my old bra. This is a 38 Triple D underwire, slightly padded but not push-up bra. Okay, I call this girl the 4-hooker because there was 4 hooks here. Okay, anybody that's a larger size lady knows you cannot wear a bra with only 2 hooks. Once you get bigger, you need a wide area here to help you hold things in and hold things up. So I call this an industrial over-the-shoulder boulder holder. This was not meant for beauty and cuteness. It was made for function. So I'm not one of those coordinated people who can do it behind my back. So this was my everyday bra, and as I was getting into, right before I got into Ruby Ribbon, not right before, but a while before, is when I learned how awful underwire was for us, okay? Y'all have seen one of those posts lately because we got some comments on it. So this is what I wore every day. And I liked, or thought I was getting, like a lot of coverage, okay? Sorry, every time I put a bra on over a cami, it kind of misaligns my cami. Okay, what I want y'all to see is, even in this V-neck, which is very beautiful and very feminine, I am getting more coverage than I was getting in my bra. So what was happening was I was getting that spillage right here, you know, that third boob that pokes out. And I'm gonna tell you something. As soon as I tried on my first cami and I asked my husband what he thought about it, he looked at me and he said, "You don't have that pooch." And that was with a shirt on. And I was actually very embarrassed because I knew it was there all the time, but I didn't know other people could see it. So the fact that he saw that and he noticed, like, ugh, I was like, oh man, that means, I mean, hopefully not tons of people are staring at my chest, but that means other people noticed. So I love that in my cami. Okay, like I said, that kind of messed me up, but that's not there. This is all smooth and flat and even with my cami. But what I want y'all to see about the bra, okay, first of all, if you can see how much of this cup I can pinch, okay, what bra makers, actual bra makers did and do not understand is that women are not made, not all women, no women are made exactly the same, but even both breasts on the same woman are not made exactly the same. So you've got this stiff bra with these stiff cups that are the same size and the same shape and everything else, and they expect our breasts to fill the cups. Ruby Ribbon makes our cups to fit your breast, okay? You're gonna have the most customized fit that you've dreamed of. So if you are noticeably larger on one side than the other, then the cup is gonna hug you on the small side, and then it's gonna stretch to fit the large side. As you can see, our cups are nice and thin because they stretch to accommodate like a double P, okay? If you get your cami in, a while ago when I put this Athena on, it fit everywhere. I mean, it fit like it was made for me all right here, but it was kind of tight in the cups. I did feel like I was bulging out. All you gotta do is stretch those cups and just work with them a couple of times, and then next thing you know, they're perfect for you. So I love that. I love that the designers of Ruby Ribbon thought of how differently women's bodies are made. So what I was gonna say is, when you can see how big this is for me, this side especially is my small side. So you see how this was starting to curl and curve? That's because it was smaller. So my breast was not pushing that out enough, and it started to curl. That you totally could always see in my shirt. And that made me, every time I'd put it on in the morning, I'd try and curl it back, and it didn't matter because it just didn't fit right, okay? So that is one thing you're seeing, is how much coverage I'm getting here and all this, okay? Obviously, in a bra, you're not getting this, okay, ladies? We make some awesome demis. This is a demiette. We're going to talk about this in a minute. They're awesome. They're totally an option. They're amazing. But let me tell you what, once I went from this to having all this smoothed and tucked in and I just literally feel more put together. I'm a full cami girl 365, okay? Because of our moisture wicking technology, I can wear these in the heat in the Louisiana summers, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. So obviously you've got all this slimming here. You've got the slimming on the sides. This one goes low, so this was not the best one for me to pick for this demonstration because we talked about the generous arm opening. But I'm going to show you again on the mannequin here in a little bit. But on our other styles, your cami's going to go way up here. So that's going to take, pardon, I need to shave, I know. Pardon that. But your cami's going to go way up here. That's going to get all that side boob. Remember when I put the cami on and I showed you how you go up and in? If you got a lot of side boob, okay, you need to do that up and in tuck every time you put your cami on each day, because that's going to move that to the front where God first put it, okay? So I know as we get older and we get fluffier, everything just kind of migrates, you know. It goes south and west and east instead of north. We want the ladies north. Okay, so you've got all this side nice and smooth. And then this is my favorite part. Look at this, okay? Upper back, even on this one that goes lower, it's higher on your back than a bra. And all this lower back. Okay, ladies, see how smooth this is? I'm not a tiny girl. I am like 205 pounds, 6 foot tall. When this is off, this goes, trust me, it's like a busted can of biscuits. How wonderful. Okay, Miss Sonia, I think it was her that told me people have been asking her, what'd you do? Oh, you went home and came back over the weekend, and on Monday, how'd you lose 15 pounds, 20 pounds? Okay, you're going to get a tummy tuck with your cami, but it's not like a girdle. It's not miserable or uncomfortable. It is just divine, okay? So there is a lot of your differences, okay? I'm going to take this off, and I am going to put my shirt back on, and we're going to do this demo with the mannequin, and we're going to start to show you a few of the different specific styles. So I just really wanted y'all to see that in person, how some of our styles fit people differently, okay? I think that's an important thing to see on real women. All right, so we're going to talk about this real quick. Okay, as you can see, she has on a cami and a demi. And I am going to move this lower so y'all can focus on her for just a minute. Pardon my everything else in the background. Okay, this is a lace full support cami on my mannequin. And this is that brand new lace Second Skin demi. So I wanted y'all to see on her, because this is way too small for me, I couldn't put this on. On her, how it's cut and how it's just a beautiful deep V. And this is the right size for this mannequin, actually. This is a 34. And it's just elegant and so feminine. So I wanted y'all to see that, and if I would have put it straight on her, since she's black and this is black, you wouldn't have seen that as well. So I'm going to take that off of her, but I wanted y'all to see that beautiful lace Second Skin. Okay. Now I'm going to show y'all super quick. I'm going to show y'all that demo again on the mannequin, because I want you to see the difference with the Second Skin. I mean with the lace versus the Athena, okay? So the main part I want you to see on this is the side, okay? So see how much higher this goes up underneath on the side. Oop. Let me get that even. Okay, see how much more coverage you're gonna get? This is the truth in every cami except Second Skin or Athena. And we'll talk about that. Okay, let's talk about our demiettes. And I'm gonna undress her again because that's the only way I know how to best do this demo. So we're gonna use an original demiette for this, and if she cooperates and lets me dress and undress her fairly quickly, I'm going to try to not take up too much of your time. Okay. All right, this is a 38 original demiette, okay? The original just basically means no frills, okay? It's kind of plain, I understand that, and I put it on her backwards because I faced it towards me instead of the camera. Shoot, you never know what happens on a live, right? Okay, so this is, and as you can see, she's not filling out her cups. So it would be super important for her to have a set of petals in there to round out her cup and give her a more natural shape, okay? But this is way too big for her, so it's not gonna work. But that's the importance of petals. Okay, because I have a 38 Triple D bra is why I chose a 38 demi to do this demonstration. So again, you're gonna see how much more coverage you're getting in the front, okay? On the top, yes, in the breast area, although we do have a V-neck if that is what you want. On the side, like we talked about earlier, okay? Let me line that up, okay? I'm gonna put the top even, okay? This, I measured this the other day. The bra is 4 inches wide and the side of the demi is 6 inches. So we talked about picking up, you know, getting that side boob all nice and tucked in there. And then the back, ladies, okay, this is where the gets real. Okay, look how much more back coverage you're getting. And let me tell you that that is not just to help with upper back fat, okay? Take a good look at that. That is just with the demi, okay? Let me tell you why you want a demi instead of your old bra, okay? And people think sometimes, well, that just looks like a glorified sports bra. Well, it's not. And one of the best things about it is no underwire, which is better for our breast health, and you're not going to get uniboob like you will in a sports bra, okay? So, this, where was I going with that? I lose my train of thought, y'all. I'm human. Okay, demi, why the wide back is such a good thing. Okay, how many of you have heavy, dense breasts? I am one of those. I have fibrocystic breast tissue, so I am a 38 Triple D, and I probably weigh what like an F would weigh, okay? They are super, super heavy and dense, and therefore a traditional bra is going to put all the weight of my breasts on my neck and my shoulders on the straps. Okay, so at the end of the day, this is just so tired and fatigued. You know, a lot of women that opt for a breast reduction is because of the pain here. It is. Okay, so what happens with the way that the demi is made, when you have this up so high and you have such a wide back, think of like a, I know years ago I looked into like posture support bras. They were hideous, so I never ordered one, but this is going to improve your posture, and by having it so high up, it's going to put the pressure and the weight of your breasts on your upper back shoulder muscles, which are way stronger than this neck shoulder here, okay? So think about that. The first thing it's going to do, and some of our ladies have shared their pictures, is, and I notice this in almost every person that steps in my home to try one on in person, but I can even see it in pictures, is it is going to improve your posture. So again, if you're not doing this, you're not having all that pressure here. You're here automatically, okay? And that also makes you look thinner. You know, your mama and your grandmama and your mama and your T-mama and all those people always told you to stand up straight. Well, yes, because it's a good habit, but also makes you look thinner. So if you're standing up straight and you're getting that posture done and you're getting the tummy tuck of that cami, there's your little, 10-pound weight loss secret that all you did was get a cami or a demi. So that is why we are so, how much we stress, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. If you send me a picture and you say, it just doesn't feel right, Rosalind, that's the first thing I'm going to ask you to do. Please send me some pictures because it could just be an adjustment. Once you pull it up nice and high here and in the back, you should feel that pressure release from your shoulders. And as some of our already cami wearers can tell you, Miss Sonia and Miss Nancy are both bigger chested, and they can tell you that they are having less back pain, less lower back pain, and how it's already just changed their lives. So we cannot literally, make a medical claim, but they can give you their testimony. So, all right, let's jump into different styles. Demiettes, there are several. I'm not going to go through every single one because pretty much anybody can wear any demi because it's not conditioned upon your body type. Now, I will tell you, for most ladies, they feel the original is a little more relaxed, okay? In other words, it's not your absolute best lift. So a lot of our older ladies who are way more focused on comfort necessarily than anti-gravity, love, 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 love the original. It's not off the table if you still need lift, but in the range of support, it is on the lower end, okay? So keep that in mind. We have a sheer. We're going to go through these kind of fast. We have a sheer demiette. The sheer has the option of this hook here, built-in hook, to turn it into a razorback, and it has this cute little peekaboo sheer panel here. Okay, we have the lace demiette, which has a V-neck. Okay, it has this lace at the bottom. Excuse me, there's a glare. And the lace is your silicone gripper. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. We do have a sports demiette to replace your sports bra if you want to try one of ours. We have the regular second skin demi. Okay, remember, second skin, as a general rule, is C cup and lower. So that is your option for, yes, lace is my nanny Pris, my sister Pris, that's her favorite. The second skin is a light support, okay? Think of light support, light breasts, only need light support. Okay, we have the nursing. That is your opposite end of the spectrum. The nursing demi is the most supportive. I had a lady I was talking to today who I made her account and I made her wish list, which we talked about earlier, and she said, Miss Roslyn, did you mean to put nursing in there? I said, actually, yes, I did. At this time, the nursing demi is our only superior lift for the demi, okay? Because we have an ultimate in our cami, and I'm praying and praying and hoping that they eventually make an ultimate demi, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So if you are very large and very heavy breasted and you want the most lift and you want a demi, even if you're not a nursing mama, get a nursing demi, trust me. Okay, what else we got here? All right, this is a super fun one. This is the pinup demi. It is like a bralette. You know, these are super, super popular with like they're super popular with the young women, but they're starting to become more and more popular with older women. So I'm sticking this in a lot of y'all's wish list, okay? This is the pinup. It's a racerback, bralette type. The lace does not touch your skin. There is another layer of fabric in between. Anything you see with lace usually does not touch your skin, okay? Beautiful V-neck. I call this like, date night. That covers the demis that I have on hand. We also have a convertible. My sister Pris, you'll hear me call her Nanny Pris, she is my godmother. She put a comment in the party about if there was a strapless. Okay, we have a demi and a cami called the convertible. Those are strapless. They come with straps. You can wear them with the straps or without. You can crisscross the straps, one shoulder, front, back. There is probably 20 different ways you can wear the straps or not. Does the nursing demi have an expansion in the back? No, ma'am. None of them do. This is the back. It's just a solid on the back. The nursing simply has a clip to pull down with a strap here to help it stay up. So if you're actually nursing. And if these will not just come undone during the day, I promise. You just have this on, that's it. All of the demis are solid across the back. There's no extra clips or anything else. They're just solid. Okay, so we have the convertible if you're looking for a strapless option. Okay, we're gonna jump into our, excuse me, we're gonna jump into our light support collection. So we talked a little bit about Second Skin and how Second Skin is considered light support. As a general rule, again, there's an exception to everything. Excuse me, one second, I need some water. As a general rule, excuse me, our light support collection is for C cup and lower. Now, that being said, it depends on how you want that garment to function. Okay, this is our Second Skin cami. This is not shaping. It's not shapewear. This is just going to give you a little smooth silhouette. It is not going to tuck. It is not going to make you look like you lost weight, but it's very, very, very lightweight and airy. And then it's basically got the Second Skin demi, that's your top. And then it's got this added to it. So if you're just a cami person, you want it for modesty or whatever, this is definitely an option. Now that being said, we used to have a cami called the Dream Cami, which think about dream, think about nighttime. Yes, it felt like a dream, but it was not meant to be a bra replacement. It was meant to be a lounging bra replacement or a nighttime bra replacement, not your daytime, everyday go-to. So that being said, I own one of these. I have a Second Skin cami just like this in my regular size in a 40, and I use it as a lounging bra or a sleep bra or just around the house or whatever you want it for. That's going to give you just a little something without all the tuck and lift and held togetherness quite to the extent of a full support cami, which is what I normally wear. So keep that in mind if you want that as an option, if you're someone that wants to wear just a little something when you're lounging around the house. If you are larger than a C cup, absolutely we can still talk about a Second Skin. As I said about the Second Skin lace, our larger ladies are absolutely loving the Second Skin lace demi. So that is still an option for you if you are larger and you want the Second Skin collection. Okay. The other two options we have in light support is the original, and our entire original collection is for our shorter torsoed ladies. You will see when you fill out my fit form, there's questions about torso length and questions about body shape. Those are the two determining factors of what style I'm going to recommend to you. Your measurements, which are pretty darn important, or the size I will recommend. So that's why I asked those questions. Okay, Chantel, thank you for asking that. I'll go ahead and answer that now. Does the long full support cami ride up? They do not, and I'm going to show you why. All of our camis have a medical grade silicone gripper at the bottom on the inside. Okay? So if you missed the beginning earlier when I had the double camis on and I was showing you how to put on that cami, I mentioned that your cami is going to go against your skin and your panties are going to go on top. And that is why this gripper is going to seal on your skin and it isn't going anywhere all day long. I've got mine tucked in there, and you can stretch and move and bend and do anything you need to do in your camis all day long, and they will not move. So medical grade silicone gripper all the way around. So let me give you a trick real quick since you asked that. If you get your cami and you follow my directions and for some reason it is wanting to roll or not stay put, you may have really dry skin, or you may have forgot my instructions when I said try it on without lotions and powders and all this, and for some reason there's something against your skin preventing a good seal. All you need to do is slightly dampen your fingertips, very slightly, and just moisten the skin all around where your gripper would sit, and then just smooth it up and it just seals it just like that. I've had ladies ready to return their camis. They hadn't talked to me and they were like, you promised me it would not roll and it's rolling and da da da. And I said, would you try something for me? And I told them the water trick, and they were like, that's it, problem solved. They don't always have to do it every day. For some reason, some days our skin's drier than others, but it takes an extra 10 seconds in the morning. If your cammy's wanting to roll while you're getting dressed, just dampen that skin where that silicone gripper hits, and you're done. You're good to go. So the other light support that we have is a lace light support. Okay, I said earlier the lace wouldn't touch your skin. I fibbed just this one time. This is a really soft, stretchy lace, okay? So on our lace light support, you have this V-neck with the lace here, and your back is a little more straight across, so it's made a little different. Now our light support have a shelf bra inside. So there's the shelf bra and your nice little stretchy cup, okay? So now, the other day, wanted to test the capabilities of our light support, and I put one of these on, and I told y'all I am a 38 Triple D, and I put on a 40 lace light support, and I was held up and in all day. One of the other biggest differences in our light support is it's a lighter hug here, okay? This is a significant difference in how much of a tuck you're gonna get. So if you're a C, D cup and you're wanting a lighter fabric in here for the summer or whatever, then we can talk light support. We have been having a sale on our light support for the last month. So they are slim pickings right now, actually, unfortunately, as well. Okay, that covers light support. We're going to talk full support super quick, and then I'm going to open up for questions. We have the nursing in a full cami. The nursing is nice and long. Okay, we talked about the ultimate, how the ultimate and the nursing are almost identical. You simply don't have your clip on your strap, okay? The nursing has the shelf bra. The ultimate has the shelf bra. And our ultimate is a level 5. We call level 5 compression, level 5 support. Ultimate breast lift, ultimate tummy tuck. The nursing is comparable. So, plenty in stock in the nursing in black and in pale. Totally consider this as an option if you're like, I just do not want those dang nursing clips. I nursed for 12 years. I'm finally not nursing. I don't want to have nothing to do with nursing garments. I understand. Get yourself a gift card. The black ultimate actually, I believe, comes back in stock on the 7th. That's just a few days away. The party will still be open then. So, if you want a black ultimate, hold off to the 7th. If you want a pale ultimate, you're out of luck. It's not coming back till 9/11. Get a gift card. Okay, then we have a sheer in the full support. This is almost anybody can wear this lengthwise. This is your medium or considered average torso. See how it kind of flares out? This one is super great for pear shapes. It has an awesome V-neck, little sheer panel here, sheer panel on the back. Super cute, super comfy, cute little scalloped detailing here. Okay, something we want to talk about that I want to really get very clear, and that covers almost all of our camis, and we'll be about done. Okay, this is the original. This is going to be confusing. I understand. Trust me, that's why I'm going to make a wish list for most of you, and I'm going to make it easier for you. Both of these are full support. This is called an original full support cami. This is called an original tank cami. I'm going to show you the difference. Original full support, adjustable strap. Original tank, no adjustment. Wide cushion strap all the way through. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of the lowdown on the difference between those two. Experience has proved that the original tank cami tends to be a little more supportive in the breast and in the abdomen. I do not know why. Every time I do a live, I'm like, oh, I'm going to email customer support and product development and find out why it has better lift, because I can look at the two all day long and not understand or see any differences, but it's true. So if when you're checking off on your list of what's important to you and you want lift or you want comfort or they're equally important, that's going to determine whether I'm like, okay, she's probably a candidate just for the original full support. But this one, she's apple shaped, she's super short torso, she wants the tummy tuck, da 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 da, she wants the breast lift, we're going to go tank. Okay? So that is another reason why we talk before you order. This is why you're like, I haven't seen a website, I haven't got a chance to look, I don't know what you have. This is why so quickly into the party I do a live. And it's why the first thing posted in every party is the fit form. I do not want you ladies to say, oh, I saw this cute little thing that she had and I wear a 34 bra, a 34D bra, and I'm going to go order a 34 demi. I'm going to go get that light support demi. Well, 70% of ladies, if not higher, are in the wrong size bra. So if I give you the website and you order your bra size and you get your cami or your demi in, all up to this point you haven't spoken to me at all, right? Okay, you get your cami or your demi in, you put it on, it's either too tight, too big, you don't have it adjusted correctly, you ordered the wrong size, wrong style, whatever that combination is, that is your first impression of Ruby Ribbon. Okay, so if it isn't the right fit or the right style and you're just like, that lady was so full of it, this is no better than my bra, I don't have support, I'm not slimmed, it's uncomfortable, and then you up and return it. Well, everyone loses if you do that, okay? So I want you to have, like I said earlier, your love at first hug when you step into your cami. That is why you didn't just see the website from the get-go. Now, tonight or tomorrow, depending upon what the rest of my house looks like when I get off of here, I'm going to post each person's individual link. That is for you to still just go look, unless you've already talked to me and done a fit form. Or if you've already tried Ruby Ribbon, like my sister, who has several different ones. She knows what size she needs. She has my permission to go straight to Sonia's site and order. Most of the rest of you do not have my permission to do that. So please, please fill out that fit form. It's not pressure. I'm not going to be like, get this one, get this one, get this one. No, I'm going to be like, hey, I made an account for you. Here's your stuff. Here's my suggestions. Thank you for considering Ruby Ribbon. You might get one more message from me, only because we get busy. As women, we get busy. So the day before or the day that we're going to close the party, if I've got a fit form from you and you did not, thanks, you're welcome, Chris. If I got a fit form from you, but I haven't gotten an order, I may send you one quick message. Hey Chantel, did you plan on ordering? We're about to close the party and I just didn't want you to miss out. That's it, okay? I am a shares woman. I am not a saleswoman. I found something I love and I cannot help but share it. So I'm definitely going to give you one little reminder. I know I sit down to go do something and my 5-year-old's like, mommy, 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 mommy. And I go off and tend to whatever he needs. And then I'm like, what was I doing? Oh, I don't remember. I'm going to go clean the kitchen. And then I never finished what I was going to start doing. I know that we're busy mamas. And so I appreciate a reminder. And hopefully you guys do too. You ladies do too. And so, like I said, you will get one reminder from me. Hey, did you plan on ordering? Did you need any more help? You know, we talked earlier about your fit form. Was it confusing to order? And I'll just reach out one more time. If you don't respond to me, that's it. We're done. So I'm not going to do that. Valerie, yes, I think you can. If it hasn't shipped yet, let me know. I'll let you know. I'll check. Please send me a private message so I remember to go look when this is over. So that is my little spiel on why you haven't just seen a website. I post the flip book so you guys can see that. You can see styles and see prices there. So, okay. We did sheer. We did original. I showed you lace, but I'll show you again. This is, no, that one's not a good, it's just not the best example. Where's my black? Okay, this one's good. Okay, this is the lace full support we talked about. This lace at the bottom, I'm going to say this, and now I can talk about the Athena as well. If you are used to wearing an underwire, okay, you ladies that are used to wearing Underwire padded push-ups, y'all are my hardest sells, okay? You ladies are used to wearing the girls up under your chin. They don't go that high. And y'all are also, those of you who are used to wearing a sports bra, who are used to this. Tucked in, tight. I mean, a monsoon could come and they're not gonna move. You can't do that, okay? That's not healthy for your breasts to be compressed all the time. But if you're just my underwire wearer, I'm still gonna work with you. If that's who you are, please give me a chance, because get you in that nursing or that ultimate, and that's the closest thing to a push-up that we can give you. But if you are just so used to an underwire and you just feel like, I just cannot be supported without an underwire, Ms. Rawls, and you just do not understand. That was me. That was me. I literally told my breast specialist, like, should I need to stop wearing underwire? And I was like, yeah, but you don't understand. She's like, I do understand. I'm a breast cancer health specialist. So I was like, oh, okay, yes, ma'am. 3 years later, finally, I stopped wearing underwire because I found Ruby Ribbon. But this panel here, this little lace panel, and now I can tell you the one on the Athena, this piece right here, okay, that goes about where your underwire would go. So I have found, if you are a candidate for either of these, because they're both very long, if you're a candidate for either of these, that is an easier transition for you, because you're gonna put that about where your underwire used to go, and it gives you just the slightest little hug right there. So it doesn't feel like underwire. It's not gonna dig into you. It's not gonna poke you and betray you, I promise. But it's just enough where it's like, oh, it kind of tricks your brain and tricks your body into that transition. Ladies, our camis and demis do not feel like a traditional bra, and that's why you're here, right? That's why you're here. So keep those two in mind if you're a candidate with a long torso. Last one, very last one. Pin up in our demi. How beautiful is that? Super plunging V-neck front, super plunging V-back, and this beautiful lace detail at the bottom, that's your silicone gripper. If it is shipped, can she order again? Absolutely. As a matter of fact, Valerie, let's chat, because you did already order. If you want to add something and I can't fix it, we'll work something out where you might not have to pay the extra shipping. I'll make sure we make it right. So, isn't this beautiful? Okay, date night cami, I call this again. You know when I really pushed these, okay? And it'll be here again before you know it. Mardi Gras balls. Think of a Mardi Gras gala, Mardi Gras, all this Mardi Gras. Come on, Chris, y'all have Mardi Gras in Alabama. Y'all created Mardi Gras, right? Anyway, think of a beautiful Mardi Gras gown that you have the deep V front and the deep V back, but you want to be all smoothed and beautiful and you want to feel so feminine underneath there. This is your cami. Isn't it divine? Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that is going to conclude the show and tell portion of our program. And I want to do some more really quick, petals. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay, so I want to do some really quick things people normally would ask for a frequently asked question. Talked about, does it roll? Thank you so much for asking that question earlier. Let's talk about if they're hot, okay? Now, let me say this. I haven't had this personal experience yet, but if you are having some menopause-related heat issues, I cannot help you. One of my customers told me it's like being on fire on the inside. So, Nanny Press, do I recommend more than one set of petals? Yes, because you're gonna wanna wash them every so often. So yeah, if you have several camis, I'd go 2 because I wear my petals, probably wear them at least a month before I wash them. But I hand wash mine, usually, and then let them dry overnight. You're gonna need your set of petals to wear the next day when you're wearing your cami. But if I don't answer the question about why you want more than one cami, I am assigning you, Nanny, to remind me in a minute why people want more than one cami. Okay, so, see, distraction. Where was I before that? Are they hot? Okay, if you're having menopause hot flashes, that's what it is. That's gonna be, I've heard you can be in your birthday suit and you're still gonna have that problem. So, can't help you there. However, our camis have, okay, I'll show you on my body one more time. Our camis have moisture wicking technology. See how you can see through here, but not here? Okay, this here is a double fabric, okay? So here, right where you get some boob sweat, here in your back, everywhere where you cannot see through, that is the moisture wicking fabric. So think of like high-end athletic wear that has moisture wicking technology. So what's happening is, as you're sweating, the sweat is wicking away to that outer layer. Sometimes when I take my cami off at night, I take my shirt off and I'm like, oh, I'm all sweaty. I didn't know, I didn't feel it. I really didn't notice any difference at all, none. Take my cami off, skin underneath totally dry. Now, I've had ladies tell me, excuse me, it actually even has a cooling effect. Have you ever done a lot of work outside and gotten super sweaty, not changed your shirt, and then as your shirt's drying, you're like really cool? Okay, think of that. Similar situation. So our camis are not going to make you any hotter than just a bra because of that moisture wicking technology, okay? It's also going to help your boob rash if you sweat a lot here. And ladies, a lot of that is we don't realize that the bottom of our breast touches, even in a bra, still kind of touches the skin right underneath. The camis are going to keep your girls off of your chest wall. They don't belong there, okay? So you're not going to get all that sweat right there. You may sweat a little between the girls if you're really large and they touch. It's no big deal. Trust me, once you put your shirt on, you're not remembering that your breasts are touching. But what's happening is that's going to trickle down and then poof, it's going to wick away and you're not going to have boob rash anymore. I've had so many ladies that have just chronic rash there. It's yeasty and it's painful and some of them is, it's smelly and we don't need that. We don't need that. And it's not necessary. You can have our camis and fix that. We talked about, do they roll? Okay, then you've heard me throw around the word shapewear. So if you're using a different shapewear all these years, we're not going to throw any other names out there, but we don't want you to be spanked. We want you to be hugged with our camis. You know that other shapewear is not comfortable, okay? You get it on this garment and the fluff has to go somewhere. So it's gonna, what I'm trying to explain is, if you have a different brand of shapewear, okay, this entire garment has what's called 360-degree compression, which means it's the same compression level everywhere. In the breast, in the side, in the tummy, in the back, the whole thing is the same tightness, so to speak. So when you put it on, the fluff has to go somewhere. And you've experienced this and you just feel like, you're miserable. You go to a wedding or somewhere and boy, when that's over, you think you want to take your bra off at the end of the day. How bad do you want to take a piece of shapewear off after a special event? Okay, not ours. Ours has what's called variable compression. So like I showed you earlier, the part where you can't see through is your moisture wick. The part where you can see through is areas of give, areas where you don't need as much compression. Both sides, okay, here you're gonna bend. Okay, don't look at that roll. I told you the fluff's there, okay? The fluff is there. Okay, everywhere that you would bend and twist and turn, your lower back has panels where the garment gives. So when I tell you ladies that Ruby Ribbon knows women's bodies, they understand that we want to live in these camis, okay? They make us feel so good. You're not going to want to take them off. Like, I kid you not. Miss Nancy keeps commenting on here. She felt cooler. Her back feels better. Okay, I've had ladies say, I forgot I had it on. That is the biggest pat on the back you can give me. If I have fit you properly and you are supported and you are comfortable and you are simply living your life, I've had ladies say, feels like my boobs are floating on clouds. I've had ladies tell me they've fallen asleep in them. They lay down at night and fell, honey, I'll tell you what, I am a person who naps. And when I nap, everything's coming off and I'm going to put on my PJs and I'm going in my bed, okay? Now, I can totally nap like this and be like, oh, yeah. You don't wake up with one of them hanging out felt, I mean, it's a whole new world, a whole new world. Okay, I'm not gonna sing for y'all anymore, but trust me, these camis are a life changer. So if we don't have any other questions, we will, oh, I remembered. Okay, trust me, ask Miss Nancy. You're gonna want more than one. If you didn't know this already, you're not even supposed to wear your bra more than one day in a row, okay? Because the fabric that bras and camis and shapewear and things are made out of needs to like reset, okay? If you wear, like my poor bra, I wore this thing probably 6 or 7 days in a row till it stunk, tell you the truth. Till it stunk, then I washed it and I wore my other one, and then that was it. I only owned 2. I was super cheap, and that was what was gonna happen. Well, that diminishes the life of your garment, for one, and like literally like wear and tear, and it also is not going to still do what it's supposed to do. So what we suggest is to get at least 2. Because of that, for one reason, you need to wear one, we say 3 is even better, wear one, wash one, and rest one. So basically that simply means don't wear it 2 days in a row. Okay, you can wear it 2 times in a row, meaning I can wear this one today, and then I can wear this one tomorrow, and then I can wear this one again before washing them. But listen, you really want to get you a light and a dark. When we talk about size and style, get you a pale, get you a black, and then get you a fun color if there's one left. Because the other thing that's going to happen is you're going to have to wear a bra on the day that you need to either rest or wash one of your camis. It is a sad, sad day. Once you have felt and experienced everything that cami life can be, if you have to put that bra on, ladies, when I stick this on to do that demo, listen, I get a little cranky sometimes. It is just such a different freeing feeling. So if you possibly have that in your budget, get at least 2. If you don't, get 1 and strongly consider hosting your own party. And let's get you into cami life every day of your life. Thank you for y'all's time. I know this went long, but I think it went really well. I appreciate y'all letting me do the demo. I think we talked about all that. What support does the date one have? It is, I think this is a full support. Yeah, this is a full support as well. Ladies really like that this gives a little more separation. I do have several ladies that just cannot get over the fact that the girls touch, okay? I don't know if you can see. See, mine are like barely touching. I don't feel that. I don't notice it. It's not an issue. It's a total non-issue for me. But if you're really wanting some better separation, this one and the sheer will tend to give a little more separation, and I'm guessing it's just because, you know, the V-neck design. So there's that. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, everybody, and I appreciate y'all's time. Tag a friend, invite a friend, tell a girlfriend that these exist. Please consider having your own party. It just shares the love. Let me tell you super quick what you get if you have a party. Okay, if you have a party, you get 10% of all sales in free, what we call cami cash. That's one level. So immediately at $300 and 3 separate sales, you start earning rewards. Okay, that's super easy. That's get 3 of your friends to buy 1 cami and a set of petals. Bam, you're done. But it has to be 3 separate people. You get, for every $250 in sales, you will get a half off coupon. That is in addition to, not in combination with, unfortunately, the 50%. Now, this is why you want to host, because you love, love, love your current hostess, right? When you host a party and your party reaches that 300 minimum, the person you booked off of gets a 75% off item at your party. Like, this is just the gift that keeps on giving, okay? So you're helping them, you're helping you, and then you get a friend to book, and then when they have their party, you get a 75% off item at their party. Like, don't you want to build your cami wardrobe on Ruby Ribbon? You don't want to spend $400 or $500 out of your own pocket. I mean, if you do, I'm not going to stop you. But get you a couple of camis and get a party. Like, I do a lot of the work, but I will tell you the truth. A successful party depends on the hostess. I can do the exact same thing for everyone's party. If you're not involved and you're not sharing and you're not telling your friends and they're not hearing it from you, the sales just won't be there, so the rewards just won't be there. Chantel, how long do they take to come in? That is tricky. One of my ladies had hers in like 4 days. Depending upon where you live, depending upon the order, COVID. Probably 10 days max. You're looking more at probably 5 business days. So it just depends. They usually literally ship Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I got emails this afternoon. 5 of my ladies' camis have shipped. So not as long as Tupperware or Pampered Chef, I can tell you that right now. Not to throw them under the bus, but they have a really long shipping thing right now. Ruby Ribbon, and I'm actually with another direct sales company. Ruby Ribbon's the fastest of the other company I represent and all the other people I have ordered from. I was in several multi-vendor parties lately, and everything I've ordered from other people has taken much, much longer than our camis take. So we have a 30-day exchange and refund policy. I talked about that earlier. Just needs to be in like new, tried on, not worn condition. So that's it. Put you a wish list, Nanny Pris, on the convertible. You got it. So thank you, ladies. Have a blessed night. I can't wait to talk to each one of you and help you into cami life. Good night.